So you ever thought of going to the drive-in your Model Y? Well, we thought of it, and we did it. Let me show you what we did. So I think someone on Twitter had asked Elon if we could get like a drive-in mode, because we have camping mode, we have romance mode and all that kind of stuff. And I think a couple of years ago, Elon said, yeah, you'll get a drive-in mode. Now, until that happens, that's going to be where the lights are able to not be daytime runners and they just go dim or off. The screen goes dim automatically. Things recline, like different things like that. It's just a one-touch mode, like a one-touch button, and then it goes into that mode. Until then, we have to set the things up ourselves. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is the beginning of our setup. Now, he wouldn't normally be driving, would you? No, but it's a kids movie, so the kids are going to be at the front. My daughter's going to be there. He's going to be here. He promises not to touch anything on the steering wheel. And the seats are reclined, as you can see there. So let's check out the back. Now this is the third row 7-seater. So what we can do with this is we can put the second row down so they fold flat. They don't get in the way because these recline down, and then the third row stay up, and then you can just put some pillows and blankets. There's a little bit of a, how do I say it, a little bit of a drop between here and the third row seating, because it's sort of flat on the ground, so you're a little bit low, but you can just put a couple pillows or blankets to build yourself up a little bit, like we did here. And your feet just rest here, and you can see the movie. Now, obviously, like any drive-in movie, it's always important how you angle the vehicle. You have to angle it up. Now, the good thing is we can move the steering wheel out of the way. We can move the rear view mirror out of the way if we needed to. And we can dim the screen and everything. And as you can see from here, looking back, if I was to go back here, the headrests are in the way and we can see the screen. It's a little small, but it's a kid's movie, so the adults will be in the back and just chill out and watch the movie with the kids, and we don't have to see it as good as they do. Now, if it was an adult movie, and not an adult movie, but a movie that wasn't a kid movie, the adults would be in the front, and the kids would be in the back, and they can hang out here. So we're gonna give this a try and see how it is. Now, of course, if it wasn't COVID, because they want us to stay in our vehicles, we could turn the vehicle around, point the back end to the screen, and then just open up the hatch and put the third row down and put even the second row down, maybe even, and then just look at it with an open hatch. But because of COVID, we have to stay in our cars, so we have to do it this way. There's a guy over there in the white SUV that he's doing the same thing what I was talking about. Okay, so now I'm in the back. I'm going to show you now it's in a super wide angle here, so maybe it's too wide, but as you can see, I'm laying back here, got the blanket and everything. We've got cup holders. If we just move this out of the way, there's cup holders there and chargers and everything for the third row. I don't know if you can see, but we can see the screen perfectly fine right there. Actually, it's perfectly centered. We'll turn down the screen on the Tesla screen so it's not super bright. It'll probably go into dark mode anyways, but we can turn the brightness down, and the kids can enjoy the movie and we can enjoy the movie. And here's the angle from the back seat. Wife will be here. She's got to get popcorn, and we're good to go. So this is us, the two of us, two grown adults, small adults, but grown adults.
We're short.
In the third row, reclined, waiting for the movie to come on. Okay, you know what? We actually still do need a drive-in mode, but until we get that from Elon, we have what it's called a camp mode. So use camp mode. I'm pretty sure it'll turn off the lights and dim stuff like that. And the beauty with having a Tesla or any kind of EV, when you're driving, you don't have to start the car and smell fumes and all that kind of stuff, or worry that your battery's gonna die and all that kind of stuff. It just works perfectly. Okay, so some of the settings you got to do here. Let's first turn off the lights so we don't blind people. So the lights are off there. Then let's put on the wipers. It happens to be raining a little bit. Usually you wouldn't go to a drive-in in the rain. Put them on setting number 1. Then we put camp mode on, so now we still stay warm and everything, or cool, or whatever.
We can't see it.
Okay, I promise the movie's gonna start soon. Another good thing is we have speakers right behind our head, so when we're like watching a movie and getting really immersed into it, speakers are right behind our
with
head.
Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, Peter Rabbit too. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. There are speakers right back there. So, yeah, your speakers, it feels like you're right into the movie because the speakers are right behind your head, literally. Okay, you can get a better idea now. The kids are in the front seat there. And the adults are in the back. Can you see? Okay?
Minus the massive pillow.
I just said I'm gonna move it.
She's gonna, obviously when the movie starts, the pillow's on a dash. It's gonna move.
No, I
but
can see. It's
you can
quite
see?
cozy, actually.
It is cozy because you're like reclined up, your feet are up.
I can
It's
stretch
so
out.
aesthetic.
You can stretch
Actually,
out.
it's not aesthetic because of the...
And
I feel
quite
very
cozy.
relaxed.
There you go.
And
That
also
is watching a drive-in movie
also the
in a
size
Model 3
is
7-seater.
ginormous.
You brought an iced tea.
So,
Sorry, I didn't know you were filming.
Oh.
That lighting is not...
okay, you know, actually, you know what? We still need a... What's it called? Okay, stop.
There we go. I fell backwards.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm sinking back. This is interesting.
Comfortable?
I'm driving...
Have you got to move your pillow? What do you bring your pillow for?